is our room. A little spacious than the other one. We're leaving, so there's stuff all around it. Here's the strange walk-in shower that it works, but you gotta kind of dry off out here, which is weird. And of course, the toilet with a bidet, the whole thing, and the door, which we're on room 907.
How am I supposed to put that in?
We just watched you try to put that in that little hole. That was funny.
Well, that's supposed to go there.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh. Well, we reached the Nagashima Spa Land's opening gates an hour before they open, and there's no one here. So we decided to walk through this very empty mall, which is usually very, very busy. It's one of the biggest malls I've ever been in. I remember it from the last visit. It just goes on and on. And as you can tell, it's outdoor. When I was here in 2019, it rained, and this was all very wet. Just a word of advice, you don't have to take it obviously, but sometimes park food can be expensive. And while the food at this mall is not exactly cheap, it is possibly worth a consideration to leave the park and come out here to eat, because this park is literally right next to Steel Dragon, and hopefully we can get to the side of it so I can show you that. So there's great views up there. Right, so we're going to the front gate. The Steel Dragon is running, it's testing. These guys are gonna go knock out the credits. I'll catch up with them a little bit later in the day. And maybe you'll see them on some rides. All right, we are in the park. And Vince is very happy.
We're at Nagashima Spa Land. We're gonna ride Steel Dragon 2000.
So I'm gonna head to Steel Dragon and then Hakugei, and then I'm done for the day. I'm just gonna take some video. But they have plenty of credits to hit.
We're at Nagashima Spa Land.
Steel Dragon 2000. Here we go. All right, Steel Dragon time. They're running one train, and they still haven't really improved their operations from what I can tell. It's very, very odd how they load this. But hey, I'm on the second train of the day. So no complaints there at all. I just took my first ride of the day, and it ended up being on Steel Dragon 2000. And I have to tell you, out of all the coasters we've ridden on this trip, I don't know if I caught it in pristine conditions. That was by far my favorite ride of this trip. I could not believe that. It's a little bouncy in the valleys of the first few hills, but we barely got kissed by the brakes in the block brake, and that whole return was filled with glorious amounts of airtime and just speed. And man, if the line wasn't so long and their operations weren't so shoddy, I'd get right back in line to do that again. But the guys are only 2 trains behind me, so I'm gonna get some video of them riding.
but my God, I don't remember it being that good last time. Wow.
Here's where you can buy a priority ticket and bypass the line. How good was that?
That was awesome.
I was
Sleeping Dragon 2000.
2 thumbs up.
Two big
Really good.
it's running so unbelievably well. I have never experienced it like that. All right, you guys rode your first ever Ultra Twister by Togo. Anthony didn't know it went backwards.
I didn't, and I brought all the energy too.
You did. You were the party on rails.
Oh, it was great. Not nearly as rough as I thought it would be. Definitely the smoothest Togo of the trip.
It's the smoothest Ultra Twister I've ridden.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Glad we got it on it. Glad we walked right on
Two
it.
amazing rides back to back. Okay, we're gonna see if Hakugei here fixed its lift hill since 2019. Oh, that's way better. Okay. Wow, I just took my first ride on Hakugei here. First time since last time I was here 5 years ago. And Vince and Anthony rode in row 2, and Marty and I rode in row 3. Such a fantastic ride. Still probably most aggressive airtime I felt in RMC, outside the single rails perhaps, I don't know. That thing is a monster, man, and worth the price of admission in my opinion, as well as Steel Dragon. I decided to take a ride on this wheel because it's filled with AC, and if you want to cool down, ride this, because you get amazing views of the park, like what you're going to see right now. And the Ultra Twister was amazing. We got a group Zen ride. What a beautiful looking ride. There's a lot of stuff to be ridden down there. And it is very, 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 very muggy today, very hot. And if you look at the distance through the haze, you can see Nagoya. And we were staying the last 3 nights in downtown Nagoya. And now we're gonna move to Osaka tonight and stay, I believe, 3 nights there as well. There's footings for the old white Cyclone. And the old white Cyclone, the original version of this coaster, was one of my least favorite coasters in the world. there was like one moment where you're like, oh, that's good, and then, yeah. RMC stamps these metal things, they weld these metal things in the track for track pieces, and they usually have the initials of the previous ride that they are converting. So WC stands for White Cyclone. Just decided to go check out the queue for Hakugei. Walked right on to row 12. I got a backseat ride, and if I'm being honest, that was intense.
just as intense as the front. Back seat still provides great rides, but I think that it's still a front row ride. But I'm gonna go check out the queue for Steel Dragon, because maybe I can get another ride on that real quick as well.
Not bad, not bad, not great.
I think I'm going to go ride this next. We'll see.
I think I'm gonna wait it out, take one more ride on Steel Dragon.
I think it said it was like a 30-minute wait when I walked by last time, but I thoroughly enjoy this coaster. It's worth a 30-minute wait. Despite the crazy dispatches and the soap opera style music that's playing behind me.
30 minutes, it says. I'm gonna try it. To do Steel Dragon 2000. Dun 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 dun. Look at all those queues that are not used. Thank God.
It is 12:15 here, and I don't know if this is half an hour or what. It probably is, but no complaints. This is well worth it, like I said. One more ride on this. Maybe one more with the guys, I'm not sure. Just took my second ride of the day on Steel Dragon, and I got the second to back row, so I got row 13, back car. Incredible. What an incredible attraction. And I wasn't over a wheel seat this time, so it was considerably smoother. And the tunnels are very, very hot, because it's like in the 90s, I think, here right now. Sure feels like it. Already my best day I've ever had at this park out of 4 visits, and I've ridden the least amount of rides. So it is possible to visit this park and not just go credit whoring and still have a great time.
That was so much fun. This thing is awesome.
Yeah, it's still good. Good in the front. Back.
Those tunnels are hot.
Oh yeah. It was. I thought it was part of the theme.
was epic.
Here we are starting day 2 of our time at Nagashima Spa Land.
What?
Day 2.
Day
Wait.
2?
Wait a minute.
What? Uh-oh. What's up?
No, it's not day 2.
It is not day 2.
We just left the park to go eat.
Yeah, we got the wristband.
And well, who's leaving?
All the school.
All the school kids, because it's going to be dead here.
Woo.
All right, let's go ride. So this will be my 4th ride on this today. And Vince and I just took a near rear car. And what did you just tell me when we hit the brake run?
I might just like this better than steel vengeance. It took a while, but I rode Iron Gwazi. I did not think it was better than Steel Vengeance. I rode Zadra. I did not think it was better than Steel Vengeance. I rode Air Force One. I did not think it was better than Steel Vengeance. This might just be better than Steel Vengeance.
Well, let's go ride the coaster. That might be better than Steel Vengeance for you, because we're right here. The bridge. I believe that funnel slide is new for 2024. But the water park is not open today, surprisingly. And there's no one in the park now that the school kids have left. It's crazy. This one lift. Oh, no. If you have a long lift hill, you're really cool.
Well, it looks like he got more flips than he did earlier this morning, but they just made an announcement about Steel Dragon, so we're just going to try to go over there. But the park is dead today, and they got all their credits here. This isn't the closing. I don't know where Vince is. Vince is around here somewhere, so is Marty, but we're going to get over there. The park closes at 5.
But as you can tell, nobody's here. Oh, you got more flips?
Yeah, that was a little crazier. I don't know. My head hurts a little bit. That might not have been the best choice.
Yeah.
But definitely worth redoing.
And it helped that you were sitting by yourself.
It really did. It made a lot of difference. And I think the guys that were sitting on the other side, they were like, "Are you okay? You okay?" Like that. Still going from our cycle. It's still going from our cycle.
How long ago did we get off this ride?
Like 2 minutes ago. Maybe not that long.
Just finished a 3rd ride on Steel Dragon 2000. My last ride of the night, and boy, oh boy, what a way to end it. We were near the back of the train, Anthony and I were, and the mid-course barely touched us, so the return was just insanity. But I cannot emphasize how incredible this coaster is. I swear, in 2019, I only took 2 rides on it, and it was better than I thought. But ride this thing on a super humid day, and it flies, man. Here's the final train of the night. We were on the 2nd of the last train, but watch, there's not a whole lot of people on this train.
Look at all of them empty seats. Hello, random person.
So 3 rides. Wow. 3 rides on Steel Dragon, what, I think 5 rides on Hakugei. Not too bad of a day. And I even rode the Ultra Twister twice. I went back and rode it with Anthony, which you would have seen. But interestingly enough, like none of the flat rides are open today, really. But there's been nobody here. And once the school kids left the last 3 hours, there's been no one here. Easily my best day I've had here out of 4 visits. But let's go catch the guys and get out of here and go to our next city.
Do days get better than that? I mean, that was
Not
good.
much better than that. A couple closed coasters, but other than that, this was just a fantastic day. I had such a good time. We've got so many rides in. After the school groups cleared out, then we had the park to ourselves. We just ran amok. We did everything that we wanted to. Everyone is leaving the park with big smiles on their face. This was such a perfect day. Summer day, sun's out, and we got blazing hot rides on Hakugei and Steel Dragon, and so much more.
And I know what Marty's going to do, so just go ahead and do it.
Great day, great day. Rubbish park, great day. No, it's a great park. Love that.
I probably should have swapped my last Steel Dragon ride for more of a back row on Hakugei, which I didn't get. However, I still enjoyed my last ride on that, and I still enjoyed all my rides on Hakugei. Great park, but as I have told my other friends, if you come to Japan, be ready for the culture shock and operations. Prepare yourself, because it's an experience, and there's nothing you can do about it. But I'm gonna bring all my friends here who need to learn patience, myself included, because you'll come back a changed man.
Very well put. Well, what did you tell me? You found a pickle in the bathroom? If you do that, you're not cool. I think Jim ran off in 2005 to get headphones at that shop. We'll have to compare, but if so, you'll see the footage right now.
Okay, here we are at our next stop, getting ready to get on a bullet train. Jim is running over across the street to get headphones because he said the last train ride was unbearable without any audio. And Matt went to go get something to eat.
Is completely non-smoking. Please refrain from smoking anywhere on the train.
According to a website I just ran a test on, we are doing 170 miles an hour right now. And that was a train station.
This is like all the trips like that I would want to do for the month. Okay. They have to go through the filter, which day.
I mean, it sounds good,
Yeah,
but yeah, I was
right.
definitely feeling pizza.
So this is interesting. You have to scan this QR label, and then here's the directions.
I think we're good.
And you order them on your phone. There's our order. They bring it to you. We had to switch tables though, because old fart Sean here can hear everyone talking in the room at one time, and when there's one party that's doing business deals that is very loud. I didn't know that was an actual screen.
What is that?
These go to 11. But we're gonna try some pizza. Anthony and I have already had pizza on this trip, but
I'm riced out.
yeah. Dun, dun. There's our room.